First off, I just got a Chigger Craw and Black and Blue Flake by Powerbait. Next up, these were on really good sale. These are normally like $8 to $9. They're Excalibur Erratic Shad Jerkbait, and they're on sale for like $5, I think, something like that. And this is in Black Blue Shad, Shiner, right there. It's a really good deal. Next up, I got one of these new Havoc baits that came out on the market for the Spring Fishing Classic, or not for this is the classic releases, and this is an Iaconelli design. It's called the Jerk. It's kind of like a fluke. It's got a different tail on it though. And those would be good for the spring stuff. And this color's in Disco Shad. There it is. Next up, I just got a little Strike King Bleeding Bait spinnerbait in 3/16 ounce. And I don't think these say the color, but this is probably like a Chartreuse Bleeding Shad or something like that. Next up, I got a Zoom 4-inch Finesse Worm in Houdini color. These are great for like drop shot, shaky heads, Texas rigs, stuff like that. They work really well. Next up, I just got a pack of one-eye Gamakatsu drop shot hooks, or you can use them for split shots. But I just use those for drop shot. Those are good hooks. Next up, I got a Norman Lure DD14 Deep Diver Crankbait in Nutter Shad. These are some of the best deep diving crankbaits. They're just so durable, great. They run straight, and they have a lot of colors. They're just great crankbaits. Oops. Next up, I got a pack of tungsten weights in 3/16 ounce. You know, these are really, this color's in watermelon, by the way. These are really good weights. I don't really like the Strike Kings too much because their paint does chip a little bit. Although if you can find them in the just the silver, it's better. But they kind of get chipped up really bad. So the Bass Pro ones are really good. And these were on sale for like $4, and normally like $8 to $10 or $11. And I just picked up these. I don't really need a lot because I'm fine with tungsten right now. I have more than enough right now, but I figured, you know, I just gotta. This is probably my favorite weight for just a Texas rig. Next up, I got a Bass Pro Shop River Bug in Dark Melon Purple Gold Flake. This is kind of just a knockoff of like a sweeper. Not really a knockoff, but it's just like a beaver bait, and they work really well. Next up, I just got a pack of these are 5 1/4 or 3/4 inch Senkos by they're Stickos by Bass Pro, and this color's in Crawberry. And those are good Senkos, by the way, too. Great for wacky rigs, Texas rigs. You can even shaky head them. Next up, I got a pack of Gamakatsu offset shank worm hooks in 3/0. Those are my favorite hooks right there by Gamakatsu. Not my hooks, they're just my Gamakatsu is my favorite hooks. Next up, I got a net bait pack of chunk, great for trailers in the black. Really, my favorite color to use for a trailer on a jig is just black because it stands out really well. Next up, I got a Strike King Red Eye Shad, and this is in the 1/2 ounce in red, black, back, gold, pearl belly color. Basically just like a royal shad color, and these are on sale. I think they're normally like $6, and they're on sale for somewhere around the 4 range. Next up, I got Chopper Football Jig and Green Pumpkin. And the good thing about these is they're fairly cheap. They're $5, maybe $6. Depends where you get them from. And you get 2 in a pack, so that's good. Or most jigs are like $4 or $5 for one. And these are really high quality jigs. Some of my favorites. And the 5/8 ounce, but I didn't say that. Next up, got a Rick Clunn Lucky Strike. I always get those mixed up. In Copper Perch, this is the 1.5 size. These are really good crankbaits. Next up, I got another Excalibur crankbait in the Hologram Shad, I believe that's what it's called. That's a good springtime color. I've done one on that jerkbait before. There's on sale again. Next up, I got another Strike King Bleeding Bait spinnerbait in 3/16 ounce. Again, these don't say the colors, but this is another chartreuse bleeding shad color. Next up, I got a pack of baby packer crawls in black neon. These are on sale for, I think, somewhere around the $3 range. Next up, I got a pack of 4-inch finesse worms again, except these are in the green pumpkin colors. I think those were on sale, by the way, too, for around the $3 range, too. Next up, I got a pack of Bass Pro Shop Flick and Shimmies. Now, these are really good worms, and if you're not really specific on what colors you want to get, it's good to buy them in this pack right here, because you can get 53 of them. Well, 53 counting these hooks and beads back there, which aren't that great, to be honest with you. But the worms are good if you don't want, because it's a good deal to get them in this pack versus just the separate packs, like just a separate pack of plastics that they sell for around $4, $5. If you're not too picky on colors, but if you want to get a specific color, then definitely. But I just use these for like and there's some good colors in there, but if you want a certain color, you know. But if you're not too picky, you can get a good amount of them for really cheap. And those are good worms too. Next up, I got a Strike King Super Finesse worm. These are my favorites for mostly drop shots and shaky heads, because you can use them forever because they have Elastec in them. You can use them forever, and like you can get a whole worm out of a year, or a whole year out of one worm. And I'm not lying. You can't rip them. Well, you can, but you know. Next up, I got an Excalibur jerkbait again, and this color's in the Fox Voodoo. It's a good clear water color mostly. Those were a really good deal. Next up, I got a pack of Gamakatsu 3/0 extra wide gaps in the super line. I'm just starting to use all super lines just because they're a thicker gauge steel, and you can still use them on like fluorocarbon for Texas rigging and stuff. And I like the thicker gauge so it doesn't bend as easy. Next up, I got just a pack of refills on these wacky worm rings. They go around your Senko for when you're wacky rigging, and they'll help save your Senkos. Next up, I just got a pack of lead XPS drop shot weights in 1/4 ounce. Next up, just another pack of, this is 4.5 inch, or 4 1/4, excuse me. Stickos in Okeechobee Magic. That's a really hot color around here. Next up, I got a pack of Chompers football jigs again, 5/8 ounce in Missouri Crawl. I got another pack of River Bugs in black neon this time. Just like beaver bait if you didn't catch it last time. Next up, I got a pack of tiny packer crawls. These are great for creeks for smallies because they're a smaller packer crawl, and this is the colors in watermelon or green pumpkin candy. And those are really good baits. Next up, I got a pack of Yum Dingers in the 4-inch, I believe. Yep, 4-inch pearl silver flake. You can get 15 a pack. Yum Dingers. Those are really good for rivers and creeks around here. The white. Next up, I got another pack of Stickos in the watermelon candy, and this is the 5 3/4 inch version. Next up, I got a Strike King Red Eye shad again in chrome blue black. That's a really good color. Right there. And 1/2 ounce. Next up, I got another pack of shaker crawls in the black red flick. This is in the 4-inch. And I got another brush jig, 5/8 ounce by Chompers. This is the brush jig, not the football jig, in Missouri Crawl. Next up, I got a pack of Bite Me Shaky Heads in the 3/16 ounce. These are my favorite shaky heads. They're really good. Next up, I got a pack of Excalibur erratic shads again in the Bama shad color. It's kind of like a blueback herring color. Almost like a shad. It's just got it's a good shad imitator. It's just got a little bit of a light blue top on it. Next up, I got a pack of chicken crawls and watermelon candy, the 4-inch again. And I got another pack of Chompers jigs the football head jig and 5/8 ounce brown orange crawl. Got another pack of chunks in the black again. Another Rip Plun copper perch 1.5 crankbait, square bill. And I'm almost done. And a 2-aught extra wide gap superline hooks. Another Strike King bleeding bait, spinnerbait in 3/6 ounce. Except this is kind of like a bleeding shad color. And then lastly but not least, hold on, I'm almost done. I got, so these I already took out of the package. And then I just got like a Bass Pro Shop Deep Diver laser eye crankbait. These are, a lot of people think they're cheap, but they actually run true. They're good crankbaits. Just like a lot of the laser eyes, crankbaits by Bass Pro. And that's just in like, I think a sexy shade color. I got another Bass Pro crankbait. I'm not positive what this color or crankbait is. I know it's made by Laser Eye by Bass Pro. I'm not really sure what the crankbait is called though. But it's in like a shade color. I got a DD14 Norman that I took out of the pack. And this is in the sexy shade. And then I got one more erratic shade that I took out, and it's in the golden shiner. And then one more little, this is the smaller version. I think this is like a 1/4 ounce red eye shad in the sexy shad. And then last thing is they were on sale. You can get 360 boxes by Bass Pro on sale for $9.99. So I picked up some of those because they're normally like $5 to $6. Oops. That's got 3 of those right there. So basically that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I know you guys been wanting the videos and everything out. But you know, it's been winter, but I mean it's starting to warm up, so look for the videos start coming out again. So until the next video, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.